Yes, we are back for
Yeah.
episode 14.
Yeah. We've made it so
Woo! Oh my gosh, where do I even begin? This week has been like such a whirlwind, but like at the same time it hasn't. Oh,
Take a deep breath. Everyone take a deep breath. Okay.
but it's like news about sports and stuff, it just comes in waves and like just feels like it hits you all at once and you're like, wait,
what?
Hold up. Hold the phone. All right. And before we get too far into the episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, turn on our post notifications because we're going to be posting a little bit more for you guys. Don't forget, if we, 100 subscribers?
Yes.
On YouTube, we'll be doing a giveaway. Also, if we hit 50 followers on Twitter, we'll do another giveaway for Twitter, which we're almost there. I think we're at 47 or 48 followers. So you could be the lucky winner if you subscribe to our Twitter. But man, now I forgot what I was saying. But you could be the lucky winner. Don't forget to leave a comment as well. Use our link tree to see our other social medias.
We have a lot.
Yeah, we have a lot to just intro and hit you guys with. I'm surprised you guys don't just like tune us out when we say that. All right, so we'll start off with our stupid statistics. So, the Houston Oilers, if you know who that football team is, have won their division more recently than the Cleveland Browns. So the Houston Oilers last played in the NFL in 1996.
Wow. I wasn't even born.
So the fact that the Browns haven't won the division since then, yikers. And then ESPN fired Robert Griffin III in favor of Jason Kelce for Monday Night Football coverage, apparently.
Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
But it's Jason Kelce, so can I complain?
Yeah.
And then, earlier this week, the Saudi Pro League for soccer tried to sign Vinicius Jr. for €1 billion. 1 billion.
Talking about money?
Because $1 billion for a soccer player, like, that's not even his salary right now. And Real Madrid are so confident that he's gonna reject the offer, which I'm pretty sure he did. Like, that's crazy. You're rejecting $1 billion. I mean, it just proves not everyone's about the money. But
you know what? I'll give it to him. That's impressive. To not have to. That shows your character. It does not show my character. I'm all about the money.
But we're straight out of college. Like, where's our money?
We're just trying to live in this economy, and it's hard.
Yeah, literally.
It's really hard.
And then the last thing that we'll kind of jump on to in a little bit is that the Vikings have been hit by an injury bug. So, same with the 49ers. So many teams are losing their starters to injuries and other things during practices. Not even like the preseason games, but practices. It's really bad.
What are they doing out there? Like, what are they doing?
I don't know.
Definitely I think a strategy issue is everyone's getting hurt. First, I don't know.
Yeah, because the 49ers had to cancel their joint practice. I forget who it was with. Earlier because of their injuries, and now the same thing has pretty much happened to the Vikings. But I don't think the Vikings canceled it. I just know that they've gone through a lot of injuries this week. It's very bad.
Yeah. Wow, okay, not good.
Yeah. And then our little thing for the NBA, because it is the off season, and once again, as you've heard in previous episodes, I don't really care for the NBA.
He tries. It's
20
hard.
I do try occasionally, yeah. So, 2019 three-point contest winner Joe Harris is retiring from basketball after 10 seasons in the NBA. So he played for the Cavs, the Nets, and the Pistons, and throughout his career, he was a 43.6% three-point shooter. So that's almost 50%. That's kind of crazy if you think, like,
Yeah.
he averaged at least like 500 shots a season. I don't know how many shots like an NBA player would typically take during a season, but that's almost half.
Trying to do the math.
Anyways,
Anyways.
I don't know the math.
No, don't ask me. Now to the NFL. So I'm doing this. Pray for me.
You'll do fine.
Alright. Gardner Minshew announced as Raiders starting QB over Aiden O'Connell. Vikings signed Stephen Gilmore to a 1-year, $10 million deal. Wow.
You again with the money.
I don't get why it's so much money. Anyway, the Falcons traded a 3-round pick for Matthew Judon, and Brandon Ayuk returns to practice, but new deal isn't done yet. CeeDee Lamb supposedly offered a $134 million contract. As you can tell, I didn't read over this.
Well, okay. So once again, that's supposedly, but I don't know if I sent you the clip. So earlier this week, Jerry Jones, the Cowboys owner and GM, came out and was pretty much like dissing CD to the media. It was so bad. Yeah, I forget what all he said, but I remember just looking at it and be like, oh. And then CD clapped back on Twitter and was like, oh, okay, I see how it is.
Oh, that contract is definitely not binding.
Yeah, so we'll see if they get a done deal there.
Anyways, so the Bengals running back Chris Evans.
Yes, not the Chris Evans you think.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. Treated torn patellar tendon during practice on Thursday. Will miss the entire regular season. Ooh, that sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. Bills LB Matt Milano tore his bicep and will be out indefinitely after he suffered an injury late last season. The hope is that he will be able to return sometime in December.
Yeah, so he is one of the best players on the Buffalo defense. And I remember he went down last season and I was like, oh man, now I gotta drop the defense on my fantasy team because they're not gonna do as well. And now he tore his bicep and it's just like, he's such a good player too. It's a big loss for the Bills.
That sucks. I like the Bills. They're chill.
I'm a bandwagon fan for the Bills, but we don't.
And then the Vikings' J.J. McCarthy undergoes surgery on his meniscus, will miss entire season. That sucks.
Yeah.
What is going on? What's in the water lately?
Well, okay, so not even that. So remember a couple episodes ago where I was like, yeah, their rookie cornerback passed away?
Mm-hmm.
So this is what's happened for the Vikings the past 5 weeks. So their rookie cornerback dies. Their starting wide receiver gets a DUI. Their starting cornerback tears his ACL on the first day of practice. their other starting cornerback gets hurt the second day of practice, and their first-round quarterback, J.J. McCarthy, tears his meniscus. He's done for the season. And now, just the other day, their starting wide receiver was carted off of the field during practice.
Mic drop? What?
Yeah.
Gosh, what is in their water? Okay, that's insane. Okay,
Yeah.
the Vikings they need something. They need the Lord.
They need some help.
They need something.
And all of this is kind of ironic because they wouldn't give Kirk Cousins the deal that he wanted, so then he signed for the Falcons, and now the quarterback that they just drafted to replace him got injured. So they have to start Sam Darnold, who's yeah.
Wow. Anyways, OBJ trying to receive retirement package?
Yes, so people are saying that he might not even play at all this season. He's trying to get a Will Fuller type deal where the Texans, I believe it was the Texans, just paid out the rest of his contract and was like, yeah, you're good, you can retire. So
Interesting.
it's a rumor with OBJ, which is wild because he was so prevalent the past couple of years, and now he's hit the decline, and it's just oh, you're not the OBJ you were. Yeah, not great. It do be like that. Okay, and on to soccer. So we have a bunch of stuff this week for soccer because the season has started for different leagues. Yeah. So, I won't watch every blessed soccer game because that's just a lot.
That's a lot.
So, I will probably watch AC Milan and Bayern. I will probably watch Bayern Munich. I will probably watch all of their games if I can. My sister, as I mentioned last week, is a Real Madrid fan, so I will not watch them, but I will
hear about them?
check the scores. I will check the scores. Speaking of which, today they dropped points against Mallorca and they tied 1-1, and they were unable to get more than one goal, especially with all their attackers and everything. They really should have done better, but they didn't. So that was my happy little weekend for me. But the Premier League also started. I was supposed to watch Chelsea versus Man United. That's what I was supposed to watch, but I didn't end up watching it. But I think the score was 2-0 in favor of City, because of all the memes of Todd walking out of the game early because his team was so. Yeah. Also in the Premier League, Manchester City, who just beat Chelsea, they got hit with 115 FFP charges. So, FFP are financial fair play charges. For those of you who don't know.
Say it.
Say what?
Just say it.
What do you want me to say?
Say it. Come on, just say it.
Say it.
Say, I don't know what you're talking about.
Say it.
Say it.
So people are saying, yeah, so pretty much people are saying that they're gonna get relegated because of all the charges against them. So we'll see them in the championship next season, potentially. And they're expected to give a verdict in early 2025. So we'll see how that goes. So, and then for the Bundesliga, my personal favorite league that I will be following because of Bayern Munich, of course. The DFB Pokal was played this past week. Well, some of the matches were. It's really confusing because I
didn't understand.
It's set up kind of weird. So the DFB Pokal is not the domestic league, but it's the domestic trophy. So you have sides from like the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd and 1st division all playing against each other. Whereas the league is just whoever gets the most amount of points at the end of the season. So the DFB Pokal is all the divisions. But Bayern won 4-0. God bless. It was shaky there for a little bit. We honestly were lucky to not have conceded. I'm still, our backline gives me anxiety. So that's great.
I love that for you.
I'm still mad about Delict and us selling Delict, and yeah, so that's fan-freaking-tastic. Love that for myself. So Thomas Muller scored the 2 early goals in the game, and then Kingsley Coman scored, and then Harry Kane scored. So great job. Good job, boys. And then my favorite part was when Michael Olise, I think that's how you say his last name, came into the game, because then 2 minutes later he got his first goal contribution. So a goal contribution is whether you score or you get an assist. So he assisted Kingsley Coman's goal after he came on. And that was within 2 minutes of coming into the game, so that made me happy. Didn't make me nervous at all. So
nervous.
So we're hopeful for this season that it will turn out good. And we'll do a little prediction video later on in the week, and we'll post that for you guys. So we'll see how that goes. And then we have rumors for, of course, the USMNT job. So people are saying that, I don't even know how to correctly pronounce his name, but Pochettino, something like that, is rumored to have agreed to personal terms and like an actual contract, but I have yet to like see that officially from US Soccer. So when everyone was blowing up it up on social media, I was like, is this actually for real, or are we getting like played here? Because knowing how US Soccer is, I'm holding my breath, because he would be a good manager, but like at the same time, like I'm holding my breath that we actually sign him and not some MLS club. Anyways, but yeah, so nothing concrete yet in terms of a deal or a contract. So we'll see how. Apparently, his Chelsea contract is preventing him from signing it, but I'm not so sure how that is.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll definitely find out for sure. And then we're moving on to F1. We're closing out the episode with F1 this week. So, summer break is finally coming to an end here. So, that can only mean one thing. It's race week! Let's go! It's back!
Really?
We're so back!
Weekend. So many things. So excited.
So all the drivers have been posting on social media what they've been doing and yada yada yada. I'm just ready to watch a race.
Same. I miss
them.
We've had such a long break.
I'm so over it. And then we're gonna have to do this again between Singapore and Austin, and I'm not ready for it.
I saw that and I was like, oh, okay.
I'm like, at least my birthday is in there, so that kind of like breaks it up. But like, even then, I'm just like, I don't know what
maybe you'll have a good birthday and one of our racers will win that we want. Like, for me, Logan won the week of my birthday, or the week before my birthday, because it was like
Lando did, yeah.
Did I say someone else?
Yeah, you said Logan.
Look, it's 12 in the morning.
Anyways,
I didn't mean it, Logan. I mean, I hope
You know what's ironic? I was like, Logan points for my birthday?
Maybe I'll speak it into existence.
Logan?
I got you. I'll help you win. I'll speak it into existence. Someone needs to.
And what gave you the confidence?
Delusion.
We just lost power like a couple hours ago because of a thunderstorm.
Wait, insert picture of Julie.
I was eating. Well, I wanted to eat my dinner, even though it was 8 o'clock. I waited too long, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have some crackers in my candlelight mood.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I think I killed it.
I witnessed it. Okay, but I think to end, we should make a prediction for the podium for this next race and top scorer of the Bundesliga. So whichever one you want to do first, you just let me know.
We can do F1 first since we're finishing off with F1, and then we'll go into the Bundesliga.
Okay, podium.
Ugh.
And this is for the Netherlands, so
like, cause I already know I want the McLarens on podium.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know where they're gonna be on podium. I'm not really sure, but I know for a fact they'll be on the podium. Like, from the bottom of my heart, they will be on that podium.
Both of them?
Oh yeah.
Alright, okay. And your last
add in,
person on the
like,
podium?
I want to say Logan, but it's probably gonna be a Mercedes. I don't
Okay.
know. I would love for Logan to get podium, but I don't know.
You and me both.
But
But I don't see that
I know for a
happening
fact
here.
that McLaren is gonna be up on that podium.
Yeah.
Because either one, I want either one to get on the podium. Like both. I'm okay with both.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm
Okay, for mine. Oh. So I think third, I'm gonna put Carlos.
Oh, I didn't think of him.
Second. This is so much pressure.
Right?
Oh.
I was like, because I really put down my favorite people. I don't even really like Mercedes, but like, part of me just feels like they'll end up on the podium.
Yeah, for that, I think I'm gonna go George. And then my top. My McLaren fan is coming out here. I'm gonna have to go.
Let me say Oscar. Do you want to say Oscar?
I'm gonna have to go with Oscar.
So I keep thinking, like, he's totally gonna make podium. Like, I feel like with his motivation lately, like, he's just been like.
Well, yeah, and I think that it will be like, oh, his first true win, and not like clouded over by everything. Because I feel like, which GP was it that Lando just couldn't get around Max once Max undercutted him?
I feel like it was the last one, because Lando didn't even get he was not up there, was he?
Yeah, because George disqualified,
George,
and that's why he moved into the top 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like that could totally happen again, where Lando just is not driving smart and won't get it done, you know?
And that's why I was saying, I know for a fact, like, part of me knows Oscar's gonna be back on podium. Don't ask me where. I wish it's like first, because I feel like he needs a redemption from the last GP he won.
Yeah.
That one just got so messy, and I want him to have a redemption to let people know that he is a good driver, and it's not just because Lando fell back, you know? Yeah, that's my point of view on that. But I do know for a fact, I feel like a Mercedes, like, if not George, is gonna be back on podium again as well.
Mm-hmm.
Carlos does. I feel like he could definitely be up on podium too. It's just so hard right now because everyone's so messy. Like, don't get me wrong, but like, it's just been some chaotic races. Yeah.
We'll end with our top scorer for the Bundesliga prediction.
Okay.
So I know mine, but I don't know if you have yours.
I don't even know what to say. When I tell you, I looked at all the information, but it was like me relearning Med-Calc again.
Oh.
Like Thomas Muller? Because we talked
Yes.
about him. Can I say him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can say him.
Little knowledge, but enough to say this is the person I'm going with.
Well, I'm going with Harry Kane, as he won last year's, and he's a prolific goal scorer. You never know, Florian Wirtz from Bayer Leverkusen could come through and sneak it out. Or Jamal Musiala, because Jamal and Harry finished top joint goal scorer for the Euros with 2 goals. 2 out of the 6. Alright.
Okay. Love that. I'm still looking for soccer teams to support, so please comment, because I'm getting a lot of information, but it's very confusing. And I don't know yet. So leave a comment if you think I should follow or support your soccer team, as long as it's not Real Madrid.
Or Chelsea.
Or Chelsea. Yeah, I don't want to do that either. Okay, those are the 2 you can't comment, but you can comment any other thing.
Anyone else is fair game.
Yes.
Maybe. Alright, well, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell us what you thought about the video. Use our link tree in the description below to check out our other social medias. And stay tuned for another episode. Well, not another episode, but like a little mini feature video later this week.
It's probably gonna be myself, being very confused and lost, but you'll laugh at it, because why not?
But you'll also have me to guide you, so
Yes. Also,
you won't be that. You won't be that mixed up.
Leave a comment if you want us to do any other sports content, please, because we're gonna be in those moments where we don't have a lot of topics. It's gonna be very short.
Alright. Well, that's it for this week's episode. See you guys.